What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Lumsden Motorsports Garage. I'm Wade Lumsden, and it is now Saturday, which should be day 2 at Winnemucca Regional Raceway this weekend. So we got rained out last night. Go ahead and go back and watch that video, but we got rained out last night. We got our heats in. Car was okay, not quite where I wanted it, but I had made some changes, and then we got downpoured on. It did stop raining, but it made it to where it probably would have taken a couple hours, or yeah, probably a couple hours to be honest, of running the track in to get the track to where it was raceable. And they decided just to cancel the show. It looked like it was going to rain on and off throughout the evening, but I didn't look at a weather report, but the skies are, I would like to say clear. Skies are not really clear. It's still a lot of smoke, but as far as rain clouds, it's clear. But it's still smoky here. Yeah, just getting checked out of the hotel. I'm gonna go find me some breakfast, and we'll get ready to go run. I think today the schedule's supposed to be driver's meeting at 5 o'clock, and we are supposed to run our main events from last night at 6, and then we'll go into the whole show for tonight. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how my changes worked. Rain always changes a racetrack. You get moisture in there. And as long as you get it worked in good, it usually makes it nice and tacky. So my changes might have hurt me now. So, all right, well, I'm gonna go get some food put in me, and then we'll head out to the track and get unpacked and get ready to rock and roll. So I've been here at the track for a while, getting all set up, and it's kind of awesome. My neighbors over here, they got a groover, and they've been grooving me up some of my tires so I can get some more wear out of them, which is awesome. I really appreciate it. Track actually looks pretty good. I took a look at it a little bit ago when I got here. Actually, that was hours ago. And it looked good. It looked like it was going to be tacky and a lot of fun. So I'm going to go take another look. We got a little bit of a lake going on over here in the pits, but see, we got a little sump pump going. We make things work around here. But yeah, here, let's take a look at the track. They're trying to push around some of the lake that's in the infield right now with the grader, but believe it or not, they've had to water a couple times already, so it's gonna be good. We got I think like 3 more hours before we start racing, making up for the main events from last night. And yeah, I was over there looking at my car. I was actually showing another driver how I route my brake lines, because he keeps rubbing holes in his. And while we were showing him that, I reached down and touched one of my brake lines, and my left front one was loose. I was like, oh, that's not good. So tighten that up and bled it. Hopefully that'll help things. I don't necessarily know how much air was in the system, but that was no bueno. So all right, I'm gonna get signed in here. I don't know if they're gonna have us pull pills or what's going on, but I'm gonna get signed in, so that's all done and over with. And then I'm supposed to meet up with somebody. I was supposed to meet up with them yesterday to get a barrel of fuel, because I don't have any more. I had 15 gallons still in the trailer, but I need some for today. So I got to meet up with him to get my fuel, but he's not here. So kind of waiting around for that so I can get some fuel transferred out of the drum and into my jugs. Oh, the joys, the joys, the joys. But we're gonna go have some fun tonight, and stay tuned. Another little update that I didn't share with you guys last video. So in prepping my car, I was like, oh yeah, I just need to finish cleaning my air cleaner and get it prepped to go racing. And I got to the step where I had to oil it, and check this out. Look at that, so beautiful. It's all clean and oiled, and then it turns white because I ran out of oil. I thought I had another thing of it in the trailer here, and I did not. So I only got it halfway oiled. So it's a good thing I keep that other air cleaner as a spare and kind of like my move around, and I keep it clean because that's the one I'm racing with tonight, last night and tonight. So yeah, next time I'll make sure it's good to go before my bad. Ain't that the way it always goes? It's like wait, hurry up and wait, and then all of a sudden, wham, it's off to the races and everything's going crazy. So we did the drivers meeting. They asked me to sing the national anthem again. I did that. We also sang happy birthday to one of the volunteers out here. That was kind of fun. We got to talk to and introduce these wonderful kids with their carts over here. They're a quarter midget association that's getting started out here for kids, which is, I think, is fantastic. So they were on the front stretch, and they got to do a little introduction and stuff before we put the sprint cars out there for their main event, because we're doing main events first. Let's take a look and see where we're at here. Oh, not bad, I guess. Okay, third row inside. Again, that was lined up by points average. I had been here before. It didn't go great for me, but didn't go terrible either. So IMCA, they usually on a regular points or regular race night, if you finish in the top 4 of your heat race, or 3, it depends on how many cars you got, whatever. If you finish in what we would consider the transfer spot or the pill draw spot, on a regular points night, they would line you up by your points average for those cars. So I did finish in the top 4 last night, and so they put me by my points average with the other 7 cars, so 8 total, and then they line up everybody else behind them by where they finished. So I hope that made sense. Let me know if it didn't. But yeah, now I gotta get some tires put on. It's kind of cool. We got some groove tires, so check this out. Boom, it's like it's brand new. Yeah, I love it. All right, time to go race. finished second. Got a little bit of racing damage here, but we did do something major up here. I'll show you. So we're gonna pack up and go home. Unfortunately, not gonna be able to race the tonight's show at all. So all we did was finish up the main event for last night because of this right here. See, that's not supposed to be broken, and it broke down here, way down there. And as you can see, I'll show you. No bueno. But I'll show you here. As you can see, this pipe that's busted, and busted going the other direction, is what my shock is mounted to. So during the race, I was actually thinking that my mount broke here, because it was going up and down and up and down. I thought this broke. Much worse, this broke. So oh well, it kind of sucks. Is what it is, but I'd rather pack the car up and go home and try to fix it properly, and instead of, you know, just throwing a bead around it and hoping for the best and slapping it together. I'd rather not do that. I'd rather fix it right and get ready to go race Lovelock's Frontier Days next weekend. So I'm gonna get myself cleaned up here, and yeah, I'll talk back at you. I'll actually review the race itself here in a second, but I just want to get packed up and get on the road. As you can see, we disconnected the shock here, and that whole piece is moving. But I wanted to disconnect the shock. It'll ride just fine with the springs inside the trailer. I just didn't want it to bounce around and mess anything else up. Yeah, now at least I can put it in the trailer without fear of, you know, snapping something else or damaging something else, because you can see it moves a lot of stuff. This is actually attached to my radiator mount too, which, so rubbing up against my radiator is not a good thing, and the bar goes all the way over there. I don't want to snap that, but oh well. Here. Alrighty guys, well, that kind of stunk, but all loaded up in the truck. Leaving the racetrack right now. It is currently 9:45. Still got about 3.5 hours to get home. I had fun. It kind of stinks that broke, but I was having fun. I felt like the car was okay. It wasn't great. It definitely could have been better. But I felt like I had something I could build off of for the night, and that just didn't work out. But I guess a quick actual race recap. Started, I think that's technically fifth, third row inside. Car felt okay. I started realizing that there was a kind of a vibration in the bumps. It's probably when the bar broke and I just didn't realize it. But car was good. I felt like I could get it to dig a little bit harder though, you know, get that right rear digging in there a little bit more. But I think I just got lucky, to be honest. I raced my butt off, but I got lucky that the second and third place car ended up spinning with each other. The car that was in second, he rubbed a hole in his brake line and ended up making him spin, and he collected the third place car. It's caused and involved here, so if you cause the caution, you get the caution against you, but if you're also involved in it, you have to go to the back of the pack as well. So they ended up going to the back, and then we had a restart, and I cruised around, and that put me in third. And we had actually already taken the white flag, but I guess they decided to go green, white, checkered, and I think I lucked out. The car that was in second, I think this was the thought process. The car that was in first didn't leave the bottom, and I think the car that was in second was thinking, oh, he was making the high side work a little bit, making it work a little bit, and I think he was his thought process was, if I'm gonna get around this guy, I'm gonna have to do it on the outside. So on the Outlaw restart, or Delaware restart, whatever you want to call it, second place car gets to choose their line. He chose the outside, which gave me the inside. And I think that was a stroke of luck for me, because I'm pretty sure if I would have started on the outside, I'd have fallen back. But we started racing. We had some side-by-side racing, and I think he got up just a little too high and washed up, and I ended up being able to finish second. So in the end, I think it was due to luck and survival that I finished second, but you know, I can't shake a stick at it. I'm happy. So that was the race recap. Cars loaded. I had to take the shock off because it was, I'm sure in my next video I will show you everything that was moving, but we're talking the radiator mount, where the shock, the chain, I mean, it was moving a lot of stuff. So I took the shock off before I put it in the trailer. That way it wouldn't tear more stuff up. And yeah, just trying to get home kind of early, I guess, and call it good. We'll regroup to try to go to Lovelock, Nevada, and run their Frontier Days on Friday and Saturday. At least that's going to be the goal, as long as I can get stuff fixed and I don't find anything else god awful terrible. And yeah, I mean, this was pretty good. So overall successful. It stinks I didn't get to race the second night, but track was good, and I think it was going to widen out more and take more rubber and be even racier for the second night's main events. But oh well, is what it is. So don't forget to like and subscribe down below, guys. Also down below, questions, comments, concerns, I try to read them all. I try to respond. Also, don't forget Lumsden Motorsports Facebook page. Reach out to me if you want to order a Lumsden Motorsports t-shirt, the Win the Show, Be the Show t-shirt. And yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry the video was kind of cut short. I thought this was going to be a long one with a main event and then a heat race and then another main event, but oh well. Oh well, tis what it is. So like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time, guys. Peace. Well, all right, here I sit, side of the highway. Truck keeps dying on me. Drove through rainstorm, going down the road, it would die, and it's doing the same thing it normally does. But I was able to, you know, put the truck in neutral and wait a second, you know, coasting, wait a second, fire it up, and get going down the road again. And well, this is probably, I don't know, this is like the fourth time out of all the times that it's died, which has been a lot. And this is about the fourth time that I've actually I slowed down enough to where I had to pull over and stop on the side of the road. Gosh, it's only midnight. Yeah, it's only midnight. I wish I could get this thing to just run. Alright, I'm gonna try to fire it back up and maybe head back down the road. Great, now I've had to start it so many times the battery's dead. I know I have a generator in the race trailer, but I also know that my my battery charger walked off like 4 or 5 weeks ago, so I don't have a battery charger. Otherwise, I'd just hook this dang thing up to a battery charger with the generator for a minute. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I know you guys I'm talking you into the dark, sorry. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. So joys. Alright, so truck is dead, but this is kind of my idea here. I got a big old battery right there, marine battery, that is also hooked to a little charger that anytime that I have plugged in. So anytime my trailer's plugged in, it's a little itty bitty charger, but it automatically charges, electric, it automatically charges, and it keeps my winch battery up. So original idea was to take the winch battery out and jump start the truck off the winch battery, but I don't have jumper cables. Apparently those are gone out of my truck. So awesome. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to attempt to maybe just install that battery in my truck. Hopefully it'll fit. The next idea is to pull the generator out and hook that charger up to my battery so that it charges up the battery for a little while. Oh, the adventures! Alright, got that battery robbed and shoved in here. It's a lot bigger, so it's not really tied down. Actually, it's not tied down at all. Doesn't really sit in the spot. My fear was it might bounce around a little bit, so I duct taped the crap out of the top of the positives just to make sure it doesn't bounce up and, you know, ground out on the on the hood. But it is sitting lower than the overflow for the radiator, so hopefully it should be good. I did already test it once. It did fire up my truck. Let's just hope it's enough to get me home. All right, it's clear. Let's do this thing. Get my seatbelt on because this thing freaking fires up. We're going. All right. Woo woo! Hey, we have juice. Now I understand that my truck, that did not fix the issue with my truck, but at least I know I have a fully charged battery, that if it does die going down the road, I can you know, pull over and try to fire it up again. Oi. All right, hopefully that's the end of the fun and excitement on this adventure. I would really just, oh my god, the truck just died again. See, lost everything. Oh, okay, let me get over to the side of the road again, because here we go. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go because I gotta deal with this. All right, update. It is 2:30 in the morning. I've made it maybe a couple more miles down the road. It's getting ridiculous. I currently have my generator running to charge my phone, and my dad is on his way, to come, I don't know, pick me up or tow me, or I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm exhausted. This is stupid. Oh well. So yeah, I'll get out. Somebody's on their way. Probably be another half hour or so, 40 minutes before they get to me. Before he gets to me, but yeah, we'll get back at you here in a little bit. All right. It is currently, oh man, I'm exhausted. It is currently 4 a.m. Just got to my dad's house actually. He showed up. We chain pulled truck and trailer the last 20 miles to Fernley. Parked the truck and trailer in Fernley. For those of you that don't know, Fernley is like a half hour away from Fallon and a half hour away from Reno both. But we decided to just go to Fallon. I am going to pass out now. That was a fun adventure. So, and figure out how I'm going to finish getting my car and my truck and all that stuff home tomorrow or today. Whatever. All right. Like, subscribe, comment below. It's nappy time. Talk to you later.